introduce ourselves, and then we're gonna talk about our lemon, right? Okay, who wants to
Right.
go first? Who wants to start this?
So I'm Nitya. I'm Daybreakstitchery on Flosstube.
I'm Sarah. I'm modcross on Instagram and Etsy, and modcross patterns on Flosstube.
I'm Julie. I'm Julie in Stitches 16 on YouTube and on Instagram.
I am Maryam. I'm Marroomycrafts on Instagram and Maryam Design on Etsy. And we are the needle minders.
We call ourselves the Quad City Needle Minders.
Yes.
Should we explain why?
Yes.
Go for it.
So we call ourselves
Not
the
into
Quad
that
City...
hobby yet.
Yeah. We call ourselves the Quad City Needle Minders because we're from Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin. And we met up last year in the Quad Cities, which is kind of more or less central to all of us. So we just kind of came up with that name.
Yes, yes.
So here we are.
Here we are. And we are trying to do these Zoom calls once a month. And last time, we talked about the idea of turning lemons into lemonade. And here we are, starting from that little seed. Now, here we are full on turning into a project, because that's what we do, turn everything in a project.
Yep. Yeah, we all brought lemons, right? This is something that they did at our guild meeting. It's been a while. It's been a few months now, but they have a theme for every meeting, so they told people to bring lemons, and then they kind of talked out their lemons with everybody in the group. So it was really cool seeing everybody give suggestions and talk about ways to change up what they were doing to give it like a new life, basically. So,
and I love it because I know that I don't know anybody that hasn't had a project that has been like, do I finish this? What do I do with this? Can I, and then we just toss them aside. So this is a good way to talk through how to salvage that and what to do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Lemonade. Yummy.
We're making the lemonade.
Official. And I made it official with making all of us these bags.
I'm gonna grab my
mine's
bag
over there.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab mine too.
So there are lemons on it, so we can hold our lemons in here. So when we just discuss them, this is like easy to fit. Yeah. So we all have our lemon
so
bags.
cute. So Maryam made these for all of us.
So beautiful, Maryam.
It has lemon slices on it.
All right, I wasn't prepared with the bag.
Oh, cute.
One more time.
Yes. Yes. Awesome.
I love that I got one with blue background because everything looks good on blue.
Yeah, that's true.
Catchphrase.
Yes.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Maryam.
Okay.
I don't know. You guys will just, I don't know how you are seeing you're in the top left for me.
Yep, you're top left.
Oh, okay. All right. So I can start. My lemon is the Natural World SAL.
Oh, look how far you've gotten.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh.
But I sort of like ran out of the steam now.
Is that 5? Is that 5 parts?
Yes, I have 5 parts. Not even half. So yeah.
Almost half.
Almost half.
I gotta grab it so I can look at the pattern with you.
Do you remember it's got a really nice quote on it. Do you remember what the full quote is? You stitched part of it.
I have part of the quote. Let's see if I have printed out. Oh, no, maybe not. I stopped even printing them.
On Google
it. That should tell you. I have the starting part of it. So look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything. Something, because that part is missing.
I don't have it all printed out. Remind me, does the quote go all the way to the bottom? Does the quote follow through?
It's right in the middle, right? Is it like a band in the middle?
Right in the middle. Right in the middle. So there are 2 more lines below this. So I have 2 lines there. And then there are 2 more below this.
Because my initial thought would be, could you just finish the quote and carry the border underneath and
just finish it there.
truncate it?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I
Just
think
end
that
it.
will be, yeah.
Mhm.
Because I
The
really
quote
don't.
is,
You have it?
yeah, look deep into nature and then you will understand everything better. It's an Albert Einstein.
Mm.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that comes underneath, but it's just more bands of stuff. There's like a set of leaves blowing in the wind. There's like a DNA strand. There's an alphabet and then more leaves. I mean, you could probably leave that stuff off, Maryam.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, I think that's the best option, just to finish that. I
And
was
really,
thinking
this
that,
would be a good one to do a motif a week too. You know, like if you did put it on your, are you doing the picker?
yeah,
The picker?
decision.
I forgot the name of it
The
already.
tiny decision wheel or whatever
Yes.
it's
Yes,
called.
that's the picker.
Whatever it's called. The
The
picker.
tiny picker.
Yes, that one. Yeah, I can. I mean, when I was stitching it's actually really quick to stitch, right? I was able to like finish the whole drop for each month in couple setting and it will be done. The problem is I have so many different projects that at this point I'm like, I want to stitch on the other ones. I don't want to stitch on this one.
Did you have a fully finish in mind? Like, were you trying to get it to a certain size to fit something, or not really?
No, not really. It was just, it just started something. It was like supposed to be break from other projects that are more, um, taxing, energy wise. So, but we'll see.
Yeah, because this was a nice, fun, just monochromatic.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And it's neutral on neutral. I have like olive green and dark green on just tan fabric. So it was soothing to my eyes too to stitch on it. So that's why that was another way of taking a break because I usually stitch on color on color on color, like bam in your face. So this was a break. But yes, I think that the plan to just finish the coat and just bring up the border will be the best option
Because
for it.
isn't and the bottom border is a different motif, right? Like she had sections,
Yeah.
so you just have to transition that.
Yeah.
It should be
Okay,
easy.
Yeah.
You do that.
Yeah, it should be easy.
It's full of really cute motifs, and you've already done a bunch of cute ones. Like that jellyfish on top is cute. The snail.
Yeah.
Is it like a monstera leaf, maybe?
Yep, I think so.
Yeah. So you've gotten a good sampling of all the cute stuff. Oh, there's a baobab tree, I think, on the bottom. That's very cool. Do you guys know baobab trees?
Yeah, that is a monstera leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are kind of cool at the bottom, but I think it's, you have it's busy. There's a lot of motifs going on, so it wouldn't be wrong if you clipped it off a little bit.
And I don't want to just chuck this whole thing and say, well, let's forget about it. Because I do want to like get it to some form of conclusion, and not just abandon.
And I know too that I like to we free the floss, right? Free the fabric. If you have this huge piece of fabric that you're stitching these bigger projects on, but yet there's 4 or 5 inches even that you can cut off to do smalls with. I want to get it done so I can have that fabric as an option for other things.
It's true too.
Not that like I have like a ton, like a huge tub of full of fabric or anything, but yes, I am sort of like a stingy when it comes to fabric. I usually like to stitch in a way that I can save the rest of the fabric for something else. Yeah.
So sometimes you're afraid to cut it initially when you start a project. Like I don't know how many times, you guys know me, that I've cut out my piece of fabric and then I decide not to use it. And I'm like, oh,
Oh no.
did I have that whole fat quarter for something else? And now I have a chunk out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that
Oh,
happened
I
to
don't.
me a couple of times. I used to like cut everything and then just go around and just stitch around it and have like
Mm.
the piece that is exactly the size that I wanted for my project. But that what you described happened to me a couple of times, and I still regretted like messing up that whole back order that I'm not now just leaving everything attached.
Yeah, I don't cut until I have to. But then I've got like,
Great idea.
you know, fabric sitting with finishes. I'm like, well, I should probably cut off a finish. I don't do that either.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think too, because I stitch in hand, I get anxious to get rid of the excess so that it's
Oh,
not in my way.
Mhm.
But I really shouldn't do that initially. I should wait till I figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh well. They'll make more fabric, you guys, as we all know too well.
What do you think, Maryam? What do you
yeah.
think you'll do, Maryam?
I think I will just finish the coat and
Yeah.
then yeah, bring up the border. I will look and see what else, if there is any motif that I'm really partial to and I want to have this
Mhm.
be part of the sampler, then I might add like a small piece, like it's just a little below that coat, just to fit those motifs and then just finish it off.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yay!
Yay.
Should I go
Who wants to
next?
go next?
For
Yes,
it.
go ahead. Go for it.
Well, you guys know me and the history of Jacob SALs.
Boy.
Oi.
Oh
Oi.
boy.
Oi, Jacob.
Should we pause a minute and blame Jacob for all of our woes?
We should. And our joy and happiness, Jacob. Don't get us
Yeah,
wrong.
that
We
too.
do
That
enjoy and
too.
love you. Okay, so well, I'll just show this is the 2022 stitch along.
Mm-hmm.
And that's as much as I printed out because I didn't get any further, so I didn't waste my printer ink. So here it is.
It is
I
pretty.
Yeah, and I enjoy purple and gold together. And this is I enjoy this stitch. I'm not saying that I don't, but like Miriam said, I just ran out of steam. It's just a lot. And when you have, 20 other BAPs happening, there's squirrels running amok. That's where I stopped. So the biggest problem when I was looking at this, I need a board, you guys. How do you do this? I always struggle with this. I'm gonna cover up my mouth. I was right in the middle of this, like these angels and the crown. So I know that I would probably have to go bring the border farther over and at least finish that. In the center.
What it looked like in the picture.
Or frog it. It's this whole, I guess another idea is to just finish the top band with the flower and bring the border down and around and just not do whatever these are. I don't know if those
Yeah.
That was my first thought, but that's still a lot of stitching left.
That's still it's a lot of stitching. Do you want to commit to that much of stitching, or do you want to get it out as soon as you can?
I don't think I would mind finishing the rest of it. I think that, this would be a great motif a week on my,
Yeah.
you know, if I do put it on my whip go motif a week or whatever, I could even if I got a bird done, you know, even if I got a little bird done and then the birdhouse and the, you know, whatever. I think and then I would probably, I know there's going to be some blank space, but he has these little animals
Oh yeah.
Borrow those, yeah.
Those are
that I
cute.
could just kind of place in there to
Mhm.
fill in that negative space that will be left.
It'd be a cute drum if you got it all the way across.
Ooh,
I've
yes.
never done a drum. That could be my first
Oh.
drum.
Be your first
Here you
drum.
go. Here you go.
My firstborn drum.
Uh-huh.
Good idea, Sarah. Yeah, that would be.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, if you can finish
I
that
do like that.
top section, yes, that would be
Yeah.
the part that you stitch is beautiful.
The colors
it
are
is really
great.
beautiful, and the colors are great. So yeah,
Yeah, and I think
Those look
this
great.
was a 25 count, and I was going over 1 too, so that's slow. That slows you down a little bit, and I think that's where I just was like,
I can see
Does
that.
it feel like something you'll want to get back to or not really?
I do. Yeah, when I
That's a
look
good
at it,
question.
I'm like, why don't I work on this? Yeah,
What flosses are you using? They're really pretty. That's a pretty combo.
these are Dying for Cross Stitch Dark Lilac, lilac, and this was Crescent Color Works was the former name of
Classic Colorworks, I think.
Classic Color Works.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ye Old Gold. So I think I got some of this off of like a stash unload at one time. So I had that. So yeah, those two.
They're pretty together. Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a beautiful combo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is Minnesota Vikings colors, and I have zero idea why I'm attracted to that. And I like purple and green too together. Like
Purple and green always say Mardi Gras to me.
Oh yeah.
But they look good together.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking about that on their Flosstube recently about how they always see team colors. Like when they put colors together, they can't help but see team colors. I think I do that too.
I do that
Like
a lot.
blue and yellow or blue and gold should go well together, but I always see Notre Dame. So I can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah.
We're an OU household, Oklahoma household, so we can't do that.
Can't have that.
I'm
Well,
not
Nitya, if I can,
zero.
if
I
I
don't
can
have
do
any of that.
You don't have that.
none of that. If I can do Vikings, you can do Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll just have to hang it in a closet or something.
Okay. Do we want to set goals or no goals? Like, let's like have some progress on our lemons by the next time we meet.
Yeah.
I can do a vague some progress goal.
Vague. I like vague some progress.
much of a
Although
goal setter,
2024 is my year of page finishes, so perhaps.
Yeah,
Goal
that's
is to
right.
touch it. Goal is to touch it. At
Touch
least
it.
one is 60
Yes.
sessions, right? So at least because if you stitch on it once, and after that one time you're like, you know what? No, I don't want to. No. Then you know that it's like you're not gonna even want to finish it the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have 3 months, so if you touch it one time in 3 months, that should be.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I like vague goals. Those are my kind of goals.
Yeah.
Subject to change.
Can we clarify for the people? We're trying to meet quarterly. Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
And also Julie, if you watch Julie's Flosstube, she has this awesome idea for 2024 to do like a motif, take a pattern that has tons of motifs on it and do one motif a week. Is that right, Julie? Hashtag motif a week.
Yep.
So that's some of the stuff we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Also, another great idea that Julie has, free the floss. That's another thing that we are trying to achieve, and that's part of it in like it's this kind of lemon project. It sort of like falls under that too, because we are trying to free all the flosses that we have held back in our project packs with other projects.
Let them go. Get it done. Let them go. Why fluffy flosses?
There, you got a lemon?
I do. I have a little background noise at the moment, so you better go first.
Should I go ahead? Well, I had to dig real deep into the box to get this one out, guys. Let me hold it up the right way. I think this is the right direction.
Ooh.
This is Squirrels of Sumatra. It's by Ink Circles. Do y'all remember this one?
Yeah,
Yes.
isn't that gorgeous?
I
Really, I love
that
it.
one.
Here, I'll hold it up closer too.
So
Your
It's
fabric
on,
matches my glasses.
So it's
Oh,
on 18 Count Mystic by Picture This Plus, which is like an awesome blue because it just looks different no matter what light you look at it
yes.
under.
Oh, I am in love with that.
It's a great blue. I mean, it's showing up more like blue-green on the screen. It's really more of like a cloudy,
blue,
like
yes.
blue-gray, like a dark blue-gray
Okay.
almost.
Okay.
And it's Sulky 4044, which I don't remember what the like name of it is, but it looks like this.
It's like gold. It's
Gold. It's like a
shimmery
variegated gold. So I never come back to this because let me see if I can find it. I made a big mistake on a motif. I totally miscounted. I can't find it anymore. So maybe that's answering my own like hesitation on this. Like all these motifs in here are all miscounted and misplaced. So what's going to happen is this whole part here is supposed to be symmetrical, like the way that these things angle in and then the way that these things angle in are supposed to even out, but they won't be now. And it's been like more than a year since I've stitched it. So now I don't want to take anything out because I think it's going to leave like big holes in the fabric or like fibers left behind. So now I'm just wondering, should I just power through and just deal with it not being even?
Doesn't matter
Or
if
just
it's
like
not
finish
even,
one
like,
more motif in here or something and then just go ahead with it.
would it bother
So-
you if it doesn't if it doesn't match, if it's not symmetrical?
Well, no, it wouldn't really bother me, but I don't know. Doesn't it look kind of sloppy? It looks like it's meant to be.
No.
No.
You
Or
don't
is
know
it
the
so busy
pattern.
that it doesn't matter really?
No, you're so like we all say, right? You're gonna know, but anybody
Nobody
else
else could
looking at
really
that
tell.
is not like I'm not gonna come to your house and go with my magnifying glass at your stitch on the wall or whatever
Look
you
at
do
each
with it and
one.
say, Nitya, come on.
I mean, even with the open spaces in the middle, I mean, you could finish the motifs that you've started in the middle and leave it and not
Leave
connect
it.
them even and just finish the side.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Okay,
true.
maybe I'll do that because so
Yeah.
this side is going to be fine. There's a side off to like this
Because
is
the
all
side
main
is
part.
okay, right?
Yeah, the side is okay. These are all these like bands that come in here, and those should be okay.
Look at how much you have done. I
You
say
worked on that. You worked on
I'm
that a
almost
bunch at
done when I
StitchCon, didn't you?
realized that I totally messed it up. So
So
maybe I'll just
beautiful.
go ahead with it then. I'll just fill
Oh,
out,
yeah.
So good.
like I'll pick and choose some motifs to fill in maybe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they won't fit like almost all of this is off down here by something. So I think that's why I quit because then when I was going to be adding new motifs, I realized they would all run into each other. Like they
Oh.
wouldn't, the motifs weren't going to fit in there. But maybe I'll just leave empty spaces. I'll fit the ones that can fit and then
Mhm.
It's so
Maybe
pretty.
start with
Go
the
with it.
easy ones, like that side panel that you know is gonna work out. Just finish that first, and then
Mhm.
if you have half motifs that are you know that you can finish without messing up anything else, like
Mhm.
they're easy to finish. Like finish those first, and
Mhm.
then leave those more problematic areas that you have to figure out how to fill it or leave it empty. Like leave those for last.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, I'm going to say that again, what you just said. So do the ones that you know that I know will fit,
Yes.
Mhm.
that I know I can finish
You
in
have
there.
like
And
a
then
yes, if you have a half finished motif that you know that is not gonna like is there is no problem finishing it and it's in the right spot or not, but at least it's
Mhm.
gonna fit the way it is
go ahead
now.
and do it.
Finish those first
Mhm.
and then leave all the ones that doesn't fit first out. Just finish all the ones that you can finish without disrupting or
Okay.
moving anything. And
That's a
then
good way to do it, I think.
yeah.
And if you have a motif, I'm pointing like you can, like, you're gonna see where I'm going on your fabric right there.
Oh, just right there.
You know what it's like, if you have an angled motif for that other side, could you truncate it? Like, could you look at that and say, are there a couple lines that I could leave out that nobody else is going to notice but you, where you
Yeah,
could
I'll have
still
to look
fit
at the
it
pattern.
without a couple of lines of stitching in it? You know what I mean?
Let me pull out the pattern. See, I think I could do that. Yeah, I
Well, and
think
it's
I
nice to have that side too, because if there's a day that like you feel like really focusing on it and making those decisions, you can do that. And if some days you're just like, I just want to know what I'm
want to
stitching,
deal
and
with
then
it.
you can
I
do the
could do the
side.
other. Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, this is the pattern.
Oh,
So
Oof.
see how they all kind of meet, they come together and then they meet at this
Yeah.
one point. So it's not going to do that at all.
It's fine. That's
I don't
what
think it
Ink
matters.
designed, and that was her design. Now you're designing your own here.
Okay.
You're doing
This
your
will just
own
look
thing.
like a kind of a random spot sampler instead of
Yes. Yes.
it's Nitya squirrels.
yeah. I got some of those outside and they're they do their own thing too. So
That's
it
right.
will be
Squirrels
accurate.
Yeah.
are chaotic by nature. So your
Yes.
sampler can
Yes.
be chaotic.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yes. I feel like I can put some stitches into this now. Thanks, guys.
Good.
I don't have to dread it and put everything else on top of it in the bin. No.
You put a bunch in at StitchCon, didn't you? In 2022 when we went?
So yeah, did I take it with? I think I
I
did.
think so. I think I've seen it.
I think I took
Yeah.
this one. Yeah.
It's probably where you got off counting.
I just need to say
So
again that when you held that up, it's breathtaking.
It is.
Thanks.
That fabric and
Beautiful.
floss is breathtaking. It
Because
really-
I mean, I was just talking down blue and gold, and this is kind of like that. I don't know which direction. Yeah, direction. Yeah, that's turning out pretty okay.
I really, really, really like that
Yeah.
that color combination. Yeah, it's stunning.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna do it.
That's
I'm gonna do it.
It's called butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Yeah.
Butterscotch. What was the number again?
4044. It's like pretty awesome. It's got like yellows and browns and golds
Yes.
in it. So it's very good for
Wow.
like fall stitching too.
Oh, sure.
I feel like, yeah. All right. Feeling good.
Very nice.
So far, feeling good.
Okay, I had to dig this one out this morning. It took me a while to find them. But so there's a series of free diverse Rosie the Riveter patterns that Esperanza of Art and Punt on Instagram put out like years ago. And I wanted to do all 4 of them from my daughters. And I got one finished.
Oh, pretty.
That's the one I finished. And then I started the second of 4.
Oh,
So that's as far as I've gotten. It's DMC 16 count Aida. And so they're free patterns, so I'll kind of flash back here. So there's a black Rosie the Riveter, and then a Latina left.
oh,
And I used to have it as car stitching because it's, 16 count Aida is super easy. And I just have not picked it up in probably a year and a half. And so I think I can finish this one. It's more a question of, can my completionist brain be like, you can stop the series at 2 instead of 4? But then I feel like I'm leaving out the other 2.
do you have the other 2 printed?
I do. Yep. So this is the black, and
Yeah.
then Russell is the other one. So they're all really similar.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
not a whole lot of variation. It's kind of like you're doing the same thing over and over, but it's a set.
They would all look really cool. Like, how are you going to finish them? Are you going to
I
put
was
them
gonna
like in a
do
booth?
like I was gonna do just like little flat fold ornament types and just hang them together like in their playroom
Mhm.
or their play area. They don't have a whole room, but
They
so
would look really cool together. But it looks like a lot of fill-in stitching, right? Just
it's a
stitching that
lot
same
of
color.
just
Yeah.
block
Yeah.
stitching, which
Mhm.
when we were, driving in the car all over, it was great. But now car stitching is either a gift I have to finish or a model I have to finish, or like that time is just taken with something else. So I don't know.
So if it's a lot of block stitching, is that more
Mhm.
mindless where you can do, like, when you, I don't know, Sarah, if you ever get to sit down and watch TV, but
Occasionally that's been known to
farm
happen.
kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
To
yeah.
just have that as the project you pull out because it's fill
Mhm.
in, right? Do
Yeah.
the outline and then just go back and do the fill in.
Yeah. And I think maybe it's been buried for so long too that it's not just like there to pick up either. So if I have it a little more closer to the top and a little more proximity, maybe, if I commit to finishing the second one and then maybe consider
And
the other
that's
two,
fine
or
if you
even
want to continue.
if I do the other two without the we can do it, maybe just have like the people or
Yeah.
just the faces, or I don't know.
You have to give yourself permission to not finish the set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To just
This is-
like see if you can finish
This is the
one you're
therapy
working
session
on.
portion of the stitching.
Yeah. Because you're gonna,
Right.
I think it'll be like when you work on this second one,
Mhm.
you have to check in with yourself and be like, does it feel like, oh, I got 2 more to go? Or does it
Yeah.
feel like, yeah, I got 2 more to go,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like 2-layer kind of. First, let's see if you can finish this one that
Yeah.
is like half. You're almost done, right? I don't
Yeah.
think a lot is left, is it?
It's
More than
mostly
half?
just the arm, kind of the arm body, and then
And then
the we can do it.
hand on top. Yeah.
What's
Unless
the
I just
Oh, sorry. What's the stitch
ahead.
count on those?
That's an excellent question. Looks like 90 by 70.
Oh, okay. So they're not.
it's not that big.
And they're not bad. With this one, even if I could just finish, like maybe I could cut off a little bit of the body and then
Mhm.
just not have the we can do it on the others.
Mhm.
Since I have it on the one.
You could sew them together then.
Ooh, and just do like in a
You
row.
could just have the we can do it on the one you finished. And then could you figure out a way to sew them? Now I'm telling you to quilt.
Mom, if you're watching, you could sew them together.
Ooh, there's an idea.
You could quilt them like with some kind of quilt
Ooh.
backing or something and make
Yeah.
it a hanging.
There we go. So really, I'm just doing the pre-work for my mom's quilt project.
Mhm.
Yes.
I like this very much.
Yes.
I'm very good at giving her projects.
Yeah.
And
Just
Mom's
Yeah.
like
enjoys it.
yeah, just see if you can finish the second one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when you have 2 done, then you feel
Then
just
see.
check back
Mhm.
and see if you actually want to
Yeah.
finish the rest or you're done.
Yeah.
Or sew them in
Okay.
a banner. So if you give yourself permission to continue the other two, no
Yeah.
pressure from me. I in no place to tell anybody to finish more banners ever.
Sarah, there's
Okay.
like so many options now because I think we're all trying to increase the representation of what we're stitching, right? And hanging up in our
Right.
homes. And there are just so many options now. So if
Right.
it feels like you're getting tired stitching this one, I feel like there's a lot of other
There are a lot of other
choices now. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
change it up to keep it interesting for you too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And still have
Very good
representation on your wall. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good point.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll finish the one and then we'll
Yeah.
check in at our reconvene.
Show what you did so far. How far? Because you had gotten pretty far, I think. Oh
Yeah,
I mean
so-
the top half.
Yeah, I think I was stitching her during Ramadan one year, and so I pushed to finish do the back stitching on the face and everything for a nice Instagram photo because that's all that matters, right? And then I kind of ran out of steam. But the one that's finished, I really love. This was the first Stitch Asia.
Yeah.
This was the one that I finished.
I
It
love
does
that.
look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think vertically is a good idea because then you could have the we can do it at the top and then
that's
go
an
down.
idea.
I like that idea a lot.
Like a banner.
Like a bell pull kind of, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
Throwing
considering the
something
wall
in
space that's
there.
available in this house, long and skinny is probably a better, a
There
good
you go.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing something in there. How can you make a really good print of the other two? The cover photo of the other two?
Well, they don't have cover photos. It's just the free pattern.
So the one that you have, like, are there like blocks of color, or is it just doesn't look
Yeah,
like
so
that?
each one, it's about 3 different blues on the body.
Because I was thinking if there is a cover photo, can we just print that out and have the other two as print, and then
Oh,
you know, the other two,
Oh.
yeah. I mean, it's
and then you
literally
will have it set.
just the pattern, but I
Mm.
do like that idea. I mean, I could put it into my design software and try to do like the stitched
Yep,
view
that's another
printout.
yep.
This is also a very good idea. Once I turn 40 in February, I just maybe like forget it. Just forget everything. We're just gonna take the easy way out for the rest
Yes.
of the time.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. To be determined. I like that idea though.
You could use that as one of your 40-page finishes, that you finish that
Oh yeah.
page.
Yep. Yeah, they're
Just
all one
take
page.
literally
That's
a
true.
page.
Yep. Yeah, there should be a lot of small pages this year.
Sarah, you're going for 40-page finishes for
40
your
page
birthday year?
finishes in 2024, I think. Yep.
I told her to
and
design 40 patterns, but she wasn't on board with that idea.
someday. As of 2025, both kids will be in school all day, so that might be a future. I won't do 50 for your 50, but I might do 5 for your 50.
I'll take it. Part of the
One for
number.
each decade.
5 plus 0 is 5.
Yep.
That's
So
cool.
yeah. Enjoy your lemonade, everybody. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This turned out pretty okay.
I'm excited
Yeah.
now to I feel like I want to do something on this
Good.
so that we can keep it rolling.
Yeah.
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 We should think
And
about. Oh no, go ahead, Maryam.
I wanted to say, and if anyone watching this wants to join us, please join us. It's Lemon to
Yes.
Lemonade. Should we do it a style? It's a lemon to lemonade style.
There you go.
Because why not? Everything is a style.
And if you have ideas for us, hive
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
When-
Or
that's
if you want to
yeah.
throw us questions or
Oh
in the
yeah.
comments, or say I got
Mhm.
this one, and yeah, let's make it a community
Yeah.
thing. Why
yes,
not?
of
Send your
course.
pictures. We'll give opinions.
Yes, we have opinions.
It's much easier to brainstorm somebody else's than what
Oh, I
Mhm.
was just gonna
Yes.
say, like, we're filled with indecision on our own project. So
Yeah.
let us help with yours.
Yes, of course.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
everyone
hashtag
feel free about-
lemons to lemonade.
yes.
We used it as an acronym too. You guys were helping me come up with acronyms last time, remember?
Oh yeah.
So L to L
Is that the
or
LTL?
acronym. Yeah, L to L and a 2 and an L. Yeah, L
Okay.
to L. It has a number in it.
Nice.
We also need we probably could get some ideas for next quarter's Quad City Needle Minders video. So if folks have any ideas for what we should do for our next, have we talked about what we're going to do yet for our next one?
No.
No, we
No,
have
we
3
have
months to
not.
think about it. Yeah.
That seems like a February problem.
Yeah, yes.
Future needle minders problem. like
Yes,
you
it
guys
is.
were telling me earlier. That's
Yes.
a future Julie problem.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have ideas, please share your ideas with us. We are really flexible because we just all of us go with the flow kind of people. So
Mhm.
and we do as much as we can. So like low bar gold are up our alley. Yeah. That's good.
You guys, you know what we missed on this? All of our lemon themed treats.
Oh yes, maybe next
They
time.
had like
We need to
lemon
bring in
themed like breakfast stuff or like a
Mm.
lemonades or I don't know.
Oh,
We'll think
yeah.
we'll get more thematic next time.
yes.
We'll coordinate our snacks next
I
time.
have a lemon tree growing in my house.
You
I
do?
could put it in my background.
Yes. We should have thought this through a
Next
little
time
bit.
Julie will be coming to us from the conservatory.
Yeah.
I mean, at
Oh,
least
gosh.
Julie, you dress in the colors
Oh, I
that
do.
actually fit.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you dress in the colors. Maybe
She's
next
ready.
time we need to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we could.
Yes. All right. Well, everyone feels good about their lemons and projects and plans and all of that.
I think so.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Well,
Fun.
so I guess we come back and reconvene with our next lemon to lemonade episode in next quarter.
Right.
Awesome.
Happy
Sounds good.
stitching, everybody.
Happy
Yeah, happy
stitching.
stitching.
Everyone.